Think we live. Whew, let me catch my breath, homies. Let me wait till some of y'all get in here, but I gotta catch my breath a little bit. What you need the light on for? Huh? Where'd you go? I'm just gonna wait for a little bit longer. Y'all will catch it. Y'all will catch it later. Whew. Let me catch my breath, big dog. Let me catch my breath. I'll see y'all in the comments. Give me a minute. Let me tell you something. Adam Fuller, I might owe you a motherfucking apology. Adam Fuller, I might owe you an apology. Them boys playing defense today, people. We had one blown assignment early in the game. Outside of that, them boys playing defense today. Them boys are playing defense. I'm going to get on Travis. Give me a minute. I'm going to get on Travis. But they're playing defense. Travis J, hey, you know what? I ain't mad. He just got beat. He just got beat. But he was in good position. But he just got beat on the play. I'm going to go out front, actually. Give me a minute. I'm going to get on Travis in a minute because I already know what the narrative around this is going to be. I already know what the... Oh, before I get on Travis, Jermaine Johnson? Jermaine Johnson. When I went on Mark Rogers TV, I sat here and I told people, I said Jermaine Johnson might be one of the better defensive ends in the ACC. Well, damn it, Jermaine Johnson might be the best defensive end in the ACC. Jermaine freaking Johnson. Let me tell you right now, I'm happy. I know we're down 3. But I don't remember what my score prediction was. 30-20. How I dreamt it. But even I don't know if I could have dreamt this. The defense is playing extremely well. Okay. Jermaine Johnson is a force to be reckoned with. And because of him, you see the improvement on the defense at every level. Guys are actually covering. Hold on, let me light up. God damn the wind. Boys are actually covering. Lundy, I'm proud of you, DJ. You're proving me wrong. They're doing an amazing job of masking DJ Lundy in the cover. I don't think I've seen DJ Lundy in coverage once tonight. They're doing an amazing job of masking him in coverage. And you know what? He is as advertised in terms of the run game. He fills the correct hole. He takes on blocks with physicality. He closes it up. Shout out to DJ Lundy. The defense, we have everything to be excited for when it comes to this defense. So I had to put it out. I want to get the positives out there first. Jermaine and Lundy and the defense as a whole. And you know what? The unsung heroes of the defense, the unsung heroes defensively, them two big boys in the middle. Lovett and Coop playing their asses off. Lovett and Coop are playing their asses off. And shout out to Dennis Bridge because he's playing his ass off too. So now that I got the positives out the way, and the wind is bothering in the mic, I apologize. But now that I got the positives out the way, here's the real deal. Because I know everybody gonna cry about this offensive line. Jordan Travis is doing the same things James Blackman do. See, I don't want to insult anybody's football intelligence here, but if y'all keep crying about that offensive line, you're not watching the game correctly. Sorry, I'm not sorry. He's doing the same thing Blackman used to do. When there is a pocket, the first thing he looks to do is roll out of it. And then decision-making hasn't gotten any better for Travis. I'm sorry. He did exactly what I said he couldn't do. Scrambling out the pocket, Instead of either taking that sack or throwing that ball out of bounds, he throws an interception that puts points on the board. Travis is the same guy I thought he was. Travis is not the guy. Sorry, not knocking against Jordan Travis. I'm not against Jordan Travis. I was hoping he came out there and be great. But it's Jordan Travis. I've watched teams with offensive line play the same that we're playing here today. Yet they've been able to do better things because their quarterback play is competent. Our quarterback play isn't competent. And until that gets fixed, offense is going to continue to stall. With that said, the offensive play calling is not doing anything to help. They are not calling plays to this team's strengths. We saw Jashaun Corbin go 89 yards. Why are we not running the ball more? First of all, anybody who's followed this team knows what the strength of this team is. The strength of this team is in the middle with our guard and center play. Why are we not lining up and running right at Notre Dame? When we did that, you saw Feely break one. You saw Corbin go 89 yards. Line up and run the ball. Stop trying to pass the ball. Please stop this screen game garbage. Run the football. Run the football. Run the football. That's our strength. That should be our identity. Call plays to our strengths. This offensive staff, Kenny, Norvell, you're not doing that. So the quarterback play is incompetent, and the play calling has not been up to par, in my personal opinion. Malik McClain's the real deal. Got to find a way to get him the ball in space more. Malik McClain's the real deal. Pookie, stop designing plays for Pookie. Pookie is what I said he is. Stop it. He's getting the ball. What does he do? He gives it up. He gives up the play because he falls start because he's so anxious. Pookie is the guy that we've been saying Pookie Wilson is, or at least I've been saying Pookie Wilson is. Find a way to get Parchment the ball. Keyshawn Helton shot to him. He's made some big catches. Got to utilize Keyshawn Helton more in the intermediate passing game more, and take some shots with Parchment over top. We haven't been able to target Parchment much. But overall, I'm happy. Now there's a second half to go. Let's see what adjustments the defense makes, because Kelly's gonna come up. Kelly's gonna come up with some adjustments. So let's see what the defense does to counter what Notre Dame does, right? As of one half of football, Adam Fuller, you have my apologies as of right now. As after one half of football, you have my apologies. Good point by Sammy. Get McDonald in the passing game more too. Get McDonald in the passing game more. But this is what I'm asking, because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen 4 quarters of football in a long time. Are we going to see 4 quarters of football today? But right now, I'm happy. I know we're losing, but if we continue this and we just lose a close game, yeah, you got your haters who are going to come in and try to throw shade and hate. But the truth is, no one expected us to be in this game. We showing up against a top 10 team, and everybody said this team was garbage. Guess what? This team is kind of what I thought they were. They're in for a little bit of a special season, people. I know maybe I'm jumping the gun after 1 quarter of football, but if they play like this all through the year, bro, we're going to give everybody a run. We're going to give everybody a run. This is awesome for recruiting. This is awesome they're seeing a team that maybe lacks certain amount of talent, but they're seeing this team play football. Raymond said it too. Raymond, good point. Penalties. We got to clean that up. Stop shooting up. We're playing behind the chains also on offense. So to the offensive play callers' defense, even though I'm not happy with the play calling, and I think you can limit that by running the ball more, but every time we're playing 1st and 15, 2nd and 16, we're playing behind the chains, where I think running the ball eliminates that. Let's get in front of the chains, man. Let's get in front of the chains. Again, I got to catch my breath, man. I have been screaming at my team. But I am stoked with what I'm seeing. I'm stoked with what I'm seeing. We've done a good job actually limiting that tight end. He's had a couple big catches, one on a blown play for a touchdown, but other than that, he's only had one other decent catch. We're doing a great job focusing on him and limiting him in the passing game. This quarterback isn't that good. He has some good stats. One off of a busted play, and then again, Travis was in good position. The other guy just made a play. Sometimes it happens, but it's not like Travis was out of position on that play, so I can't knock him too hard on that. But the penalties have to stop. We have to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. But they're playing football tonight, and that's all I can ask for. And that defense has shown me something. Jermaine is working. Jermaine freaking Johnson is everything he was advertised with. Sidney Williams has had, sorry about that, Tyler. Wrong comment. Sidney Williams has been playing well. I might want to see Sidney Williams more so than Akeem Dent. Now, shout out to Dent. He had the great pass breakup, but man, you got to catch that ball there, Akeem. How many interceptions has Akeem Dent dropped in an FSU uniform? That's like 8, 9, 10 now, man. Come on, Akeem, catch some of these balls. The quarterback threw it right to you. But at least you made the pass breakup, right? At least you made the pass breakup, so we'll take that. We'll take that. Maiden Day said the POLK, the scheme change. Fuller may go on the 4-2-5 along with Jermaine. Y'all solid, no cap. Appreciate that, Maiden Day. Hey, the defense is looking legit. That Notre Dame running back is the real deal. I questioned him. I thought maybe he was a product of a great offensive line, but he's a real deal. The Notre Dame running back is the real deal. They have actually two really good ones. That other one they got is fast as hell. The Notre Dame running backs are the real deal. But that D-line eating tonight, and those linebackers have not been a liability. I need to see more of the Gainer. I'm not going to cap. I love Gainer. He's had some missed tackles, man. We've had a couple. We could have had an interception. They've had a couple fumbles that we couldn't capitalize on. Quite frankly, in the first half, Notre Dame was kind of trying to give us the game, right? We got to capitalize on that stuff if we want to beat a team like this. We have to capitalize on that. But I'm going to have more, obviously, after the game. I hope we keep this effort up. I hope we keep playing. But them DNs are looking great. We still need something opposite of Jermaine. I don't see any pass rush opposite of Jermaine. But quite frankly, it hasn't really needed to matter because Jermaine's been a one-man wrecking crew. And I won't say one man because, again, those defensive tackles, they don't get a lot of love. But go watch them. They're playing their asses off. They're winning. They're winning the line of scrimmage battle right now against a Notre Dame O-line that everybody says is so awesome. And I'm not saying they're not awesome. Notre Dame offensive line is actually playing very well. Our defensive line is just playing better. Yeah, haven't seen Marcus Cushney tonight either. The only knock I'll give on Fuller, and I only saw it for 2 plays, but I could have sworn I saw Keir Thomas playing middle linebacker at one point. I don't know. Somebody tell me if I'm the only one who saw that. And I didn't understand it then, and I ain't going to understand it going forward. Do not throw Keir Thomas at middle linebacker. He was standing up in the middle of the defense, man. I don't want to see that. But offensively, yes. Run the ball. We're only down 3. You get the ball coming out of half. Let me know when the game's about to start back up because I'm outside. I saw Fuller in there, and I've seen McClendon. I agree. I have not seen Cushney. Keir don't need to be standing up at middle linebacker. I don't know what the hell that was. Pope, we only got to win by 1 point. Should play aggressive or cautious. No, don't play cautious. What you playing cautious for? Keep the aggressiveness up on defense. Keep doing what you've been doing. Obviously, whatever adjustments Notre Dame comes out with in that second half, you got to be able to – this is where Fuller's going to really earn his money. You've played a great half. You know Kelly's going to come out with some offensive adjustments. Can you make adjustments to the adjustments? That's the mark of a good defensive coordinator. We'll see what they do. Okay? Offensively, figure it out. Because Travis ain't it. Again, y'all can cry about the offensive line all you want, but Travis is not doing anything. He's doing the same things we saw last year. So I've been saying that about Travis. I know everybody wants to talk about Travis, been blase, but the truth is Travis isn't the guy. I'm sorry. And I don't know what that says about Milton. Maybe he's really not healthy. Obviously, you know, he may have missed practice time because of COVID, but he's there at the game dressed out. So he ain't COVID positive. Travis is the same guy we saw last year. So y'all got to tell me what y'all see differently or why we thought Travis was going to be this markedly better quarterback. I've only been saying it off season, but hey, what the hell do I know? Let me go check and see what we got going on the TV real quick. Okay, they're still showing highlights, so we're good. We're good. So we're going to stay on here throughout halftime, and then y'all catch me after the game. 77 people in here. Hit the like button. I expect a huge crowd in here tonight. There's no way you can watch this team, though, and not be excited, man. Got to be excited for what we're seeing. Again, shout out to Lundy. Shout out to Jermaine. Shout out to the defense as a whole. Offensively, is the offensive line perfect? No. As a matter of fact, the one guy to me on the offensive line who's played the worst, that damn Dylan Gibbons. Not going to cap. Dylan Gibbons. False start. I've seen him get blown up a couple times. Hey, I got to see more from Dylan Gibbons, man. I got to see more from Dylan Gibbons. Y'all don't listen to T2Y. What's up, T2Y? But offensive line ain't the problem. Again, I know that's what the novice eyes want to say. Offensive line isn't the problem. Offensive line is they're not calling a game plan around the strength of the offensive line, and Travis is doing what Travis has always done. But I know it's easy to blame that O-line. Deloach has played again. The defense as a whole has played well. Deloach looks good. Lundy looks good. I don't know what JT is doing. What are y'all thoughts, man? I've been talking nonstop here. Like I said, catch my breath a little bit, but I've been talking nonstop. That defense is playing well. Shout out to Fuller, man. Hey, as of right now, the talk on Fuller seems to be true. Last year, COVID year, and having players that weren't bought into what they were trying to do seems to be the problem, right? Fuller's doing his damn thing right now, but let's see what we got. What up, CJ? He says, coming out swinging. I love the effort. I wish Manny prepared our team like that. Hey, y'all know I don't do too much bashes. I'm going to bash Miami too much. Y'all played Alabama, but hey, I like what we got going on so far. Offense needs to pick it up. Who would have thought I would be saying I'd be praising the defense and pissed off at the offense? But that's where we're at right now. Right. The O-line isn't the problem, but again, they're not playing perfect, and the penalties aren't helping. But you're absolutely right. The offensive line hasn't been the problem. Has it been perfect? No. Again, show me an offensive line that is perfect. Maybe Bama's. Maybe Bama's O-line is perfect. Call more underneath stuff too. If you are going to pass, do the quick pass. You saw what Malik McClain draw up plays like that in the quick passing game underneath routes. But you got to wear the you got to wear the defense down first, running the ball, then take your shots downfield. They're just trying to drop back and throw the ball. Obviously, that ain't Travis's game. That's not the strength of the offensive line's game. Jermaine's on his way to that 3.5, man. They haven't targeted him at all. There's a corner who didn't get to play last season because of academic reasons playing tonight. I didn't see any of Maury. Didn't see any of the Maury tape. That's true. If we run the ball, We in the game. Okay, game's coming back on. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all after the game. Don't forget, tune in, A63 Seminole TV for your live game reactions. Win, lose, or draw, bro. We in the building. So I'm going to holler at y'all boys. I'm happy so far. And if you're an FSU fan, you should be happy with what you're seeing so far. All right, y'all, I'm out. Let me get back in here.